Bulls got a rematch with the Celtics today. Here's 5 keys to victory. Key number one, my last game, key number one was to pray. You can argue that worked. The Boston Celtics in that game, they were 5 for 6 on contested threes. They shot 20% on threes that were deemed wide open. So I'm going to keep that as key number one here. We got to pray again. We got to pray that they're cold again. The Celtics, they shoot over 50 threes a game. And that's kind of what happens. You know, you live by the three, you die by the three. Some nights the shots are dropping. And then there's going to be nights, even with a team like Boston, who they have, you know, they go 5 deep when they're running out there with guys who usually shoot above 35% from three. There will still be nights where they have shooting nights like that, where it's 20% on wide open threes. So key number one, pray to whatever God that you pray to that it's a cold night for the Celtics. Key number two, Kobe White. Key number two is it's Kobe White. He's been key number two for the last couple of weeks. The Kobe White versus Derek White matchup, that's going to be huge. He's got to take it to Derek White. You got to be physical when you're playing against Derek White. Kobe White lets the defense off the hook a little bit too much for my liking with the step back threes. He's at his best when he's getting downhill, when he's attacking the paint. Kobe had a rough game against the Celtics. He did make some big plays at the end, but I've been largely disappointed by Kobe this year, so I need to see aggressive Kobe White tonight. Key number three, aggressive Zach LaVine. We saw that in the last game, 36 points. They were big shots. Those were the type of shots that make a team like the Denver Nuggets watch that game and say, we could use a guy like that. So I need Zach LaVine to keep playing the way that he was playing. Key number four, we need length. We need to see Buzelis and Patrick Williams on the court at the same time. I'm going to keep hammering this point home until Billy Donovan actually does it, but we need to see those two guys out there, especially when the Celtics, when they're running a lineup that has Porzingis and Tatum and Brown out there. Those are 3 long guys. We need to battle some of that length. So the 3-guard lineups, man, I don't mind it when it's Kobe, Ayo, and Giddey, or Kobe, Ayo, and LaVine, or Kobe, Ayo, and Lonzo. I don't mind it. When it's the 3-guard lineups with THT out there, can't stand it. THT is probably my most hated Bull since Denzel Valentine. Actually, not probably. I hate THT more than Denzel Valentine. He's a black hole. He played 19 minutes. He shot 11 times in that game. He was a negative 19 while he was out on the court. He's a negative player. He's a negative asset. I need to see much less THT, much more modest Buzelis and Patrick Williams out there. Patrick Williams, his stat line, you know, if you just look at it, didn't look great. He made some big shots. He made some big threes, but you got to watch it with the eye test. He was a lot more physical. He was a lot more aggressive out there than we're accustomed to seeing. That's the Patrick Williams I need to see. So that's key number 4 is let me see those guys out there, Buzelis and Patrick Williams. And key number 5, keep running the offense through Vucevic. There's not a single player on the Boston Celtics who can guard Nikola Vucevic on the block. Porzingis can't do it. Horford's too old. He can't do it. Jason Tatum sure as hell can't do it. Derek White can't do it. None of their guys can do it. They need to take advantage of that matchup. They did it a little bit in that game, but not enough for my liking. So this game tonight is going to be tough. The Celtics are coming in angry. You know, they feel like they got robbed in that last game, and they did to a certain extent. The refs, they were tripping a little bit if we're being totally unbiased. So it's a tough matchup for the Bulls tonight. If they get a win tonight, watch out. There's no trades coming. If they beat the Celtics back-to-back games, there ain't no way in hell AK is selling anything on this team. So going to be an interesting game. Let me know in the comments what you guys think and what your key to victory is.